morning, babes. Good morning, love. You want to have a good day on this rainy day? Yes, Lord. Good morning, my lovies. Spreading the positivity on a rainy day. Because I'm a sunshine. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Y'all hear that rain? That's a whole bunch of rain. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You know, I'm feeling real positive. I feel like I'm going to have a amazing day. So, let's have a good day today. You know, let's just spread that positivity. You know what I mean? Even on this rainy day, we still going to have a good day. We're going to have an awesome, amazing day, okay? Period. That part. Right? So, I definitely do want to chop it up with you guys before I go to work. There is a question that I do want to ask everybody, and I just want to know if it is appropriate or not. So, let's say if you were dating somebody, right, and it didn't work out, and you know you both had a part to play in it, and you guys have a baby, and one party is still bitter and angry at the other party, right? Is that acceptable, knowing that you now have a child together? And I know, you know, there's a lot of people on here that may say things like, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter the time frame, you know, hurt people, right? My whole thing is this: what's good for the goose is good for the geese. I think that it is, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be rude, but I do feel that when it comes to, I don't want to just say women in the sense that I don't want to seem sexist, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say things like, oh well, a woman is told to, you know, get over it, and she'll be alright, and she has a baby to raise, so she gotta just let it go and leave it alone. But the other party still gets, good morning. I just don't understand something. If someone is still feeling away and they are still bitter and angry at the other party, how can you possibly be in a happy relationship when you're still angry and bitter at the other person? I'm just a little bit confused, because I don't think that that's acceptable. You know, I think that when the mother is being told, or a woman, shall I say, is being told, you know, get over it, you know, you have a child to raise, why does the father still get to be angry at the mother? But it's not acceptable for the mother to still be angry. I don't think that that's fair, because I don't think that either way is right. But I put it to you like this, you know, even some men have been told, you know, get over it, you know, yada yada this, yada yada. I just don't understand how in the hell is it okay for one party to still be angry and bitter and mad at the other party? I mean, sometimes it's just like, wait, and I know, oh, thank you. Y'all know I'm all for, you know, being an amazing parent and things of that nature, but when you still have one party that's angry and that's bitter, yo, that it's not gonna work, because at the end of the day, are still in your feelings about something that somebody cannot change. And I think that is horrible when the other party is being told, oh, well, you got to let it go, you got to move on, you got to try. Like, that's, anybody can understand. Like, I understand that, right? Which is cool. But my thing is, don't go so hard on one parent, but then be so gentle with the other. They both still had things, like, they both still had, things that had occurred. So, I'm confused. I feel like if you're gonna be gentle with one, be gentle with both. Okay. If you're gonna be gentle with one, be gentle with both. Don't just be gentle with one because they feel like they gotten more hurt in the situation. Yo, y'all have a baby. So what happened? What we talking about being gentle with each other? No. I'm sorry, but I don't. Hi, good morning. I just don't agree that that is appropriate. I don't, especially when you're supposed to be grown, like two grown people that have a baby together, and you still hurt at something, baby. That's nice. I don't agree to none of that. I just don't. I don't. Jesus, I'm about to go to town. No, nothing is wrong. I'm just asking a question, you guys, to where ask, is it okay to have a baby with somebody and the child is of age and the other parent is still angry and bitter? But people are still being gentle with the other person. I don't think that's acceptable because if a woman was to ask, be gentle with me, she doesn't get it. She gets, oh, you got a child to raise, you gotta just suck it up and move on. And I get that. I get that. But my thing is, don't be gentle with one, but then not be gentle with the other. Woo! Sorry, you guys. It's because it's raining, so I apologize. Is this highway flooded? Sorry, y'all, but it's raining like in the area I live in or at or going to or whatever, and it just sounds like the highway is getting flooded. Oh my goodness! What is happening? Sorry, guys, my sound. I hold on. I should be there in a minute. Well, not literally in a minute, but I am glitching like a mother right now. I'm getting tired though, for real. My eyes just got real heavy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even see my exit. That's how that is. Because I genuinely want to have this conversation with you guys before I go in. I'm going to smack them. Instead of him for mad goddamn water on my car. Like it's raining. Like, Oh, okay, baby. It gets boring. Oh, hey! What's up with these cars? This still running like this when I get out of work. I'm gonna be taking my little ass 40 minutes ago. I'm going to the town. Oh, thank you. I'm going to town. That's it. Ooh, Jesus. Alright, so did you guys hear the question? Because I'm aware of the sound going in and out, so I do apologize. But did you guys hear the question? I'm speaking loud, so I do apologize. Oh, I'm tired. I don't even know if someone's I don't even know if someone's to bed. That's crazy. Good thing is I leave my first job. I would have stayed today, but I am tired, so I'm going to go to my mom's house and get some rest. Hi. Oh no. I need you to fix it. Fix it for me, please. Fix it, Jesus. Oh. Can you fix it for me? Yo, this is like what the entire, you know what? Ah! Can you fix it for me, Jesus? Oh, can you? Oh, can you please? Oh, I need. Oh, I need. Fix it for me. I know you can. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it for me, please. I need you to fix it for me, Jesus. Can you fix it for me? Sorry, guys. Oh, thank you. Alright, so can you guys hear me? We still got a little bit of minutes to chop it up. If you guys can hear me, can you guys hear me? I want to know. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can't, give me a thumbs down. So do you guys agree with me or do you guys disagree with me? Like, I genuinely want to know. Like, I genuinely want to have this conversation because I just want to know. Um, Set alarm clock for 6:55. So I just want to know, does, and I'm not, I don't want to get on her and say that there's a time frame because I understand. You know what I mean? That when people are hurt, sometimes they hurt for a really long time. No matter if you apologize, no matter if you become humble. So then you say to yourself, okay, well, with me having a child with this person, how do I move now? And when you just cut them from your life and they move on with someone and they're still bitter and they're still angry, it's not going to go anywhere. And, you know, I don't think that that's healthy. I think that as much as I want to say that I disagree, in this scenario, I feel that the person that's hurt, they still have to be respected because, they're still hurt, which is cool. But at the end of the day, respectfully, I'm not gonna hold nobody's hand, right? If you are hurt from something I've done, I'm not gonna hold your hand, right? And it's going good, and expect for me to just take baby steps with you because I can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? So if I'm dealing with someone and they're hurt, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? That's why when people ask me, oh, do you want more kids? Don't get me wrong. I would love to have another child. But I am not. And I don't mean no disrespect. I am not having no child with a man that's supposed to be a grown man, but that's still a little bit. No. If you come to me and if I see how you respond to your child's mother and you're disrespectful or you rude or you just not helping with the child, oh brother, you got to go. Because you're hurt. But if you're with me, why are you still hurting? It's not making any sense. Like, none of these things are adding up. I just don't understand that a mother will get it so hard. When people say, oh, you're a mother, you got to deal with it, get over it. But you still be gentle with the father. I'm confused. Because if you're going to be gentle with him, be gentle with her. You know what I mean? Oh, they said I smell beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. They said they smell all that beautifulness from all the way over there, you clean woman. Thank you, babes. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Right, so and y'all know how the saying goes, what's good for the goose is good for the geese, right? Which is cool, and I get it. But at the same time, maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm just not understanding the dynamics of, maybe I'm missing something, right? And people will say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. They still hurt from something you've done. How old is the child? How old are you? When do you tell yourself, all right, I'm with somebody, so I'm not even going to worry about what they did to me? I'm confused. But that's what I'm saying. If you know that you still hurt and you moved on with somebody and you're showing to the mother that you still hurt, baby, something's not right. You haven't forgiven her. If a woman comes to you or a man comes to you and they humbly say, I apologize, if you don't accept it, I'm not sitting up here saying, oh my goodness, you have to. I'm not saying that. None of your relationships are going to work because you're still going to be hurt. And what you gonna do, blame them every time? I'm confused. Because only you know when you're not hurt no more. I don't know if you moved on to hurt the person. I don't know if you moved on because I don't know. But, baby, it's not working. Because you're still showing signs of bitterness. So, you can't sit there and still be disrespectful to your child's mother and be with somebody else. Baby, that's not going to work. Because let me tell you something. I don't give a flying, you know what. I'm not going to sit up here and let no man disrespect this child's mother when she has a baby 24/7. Oh, motherfucker, you got to go. You're not going to be disrespecting her around me. I don't think so. And the funny thing is, to be real with you guys, I wouldn't even let a woman disrespect a man like that, because at the end of the day, again, what's good for the goose is good for the geese. Respect is respect no matter how you look. I don't give a damn if this person does stuff with your best friend, your daddy, your mama, your cousin, your brother, sister. I don't care. You cannot get with someone and still bring that into that relationship and still think that it's okay to be disrespectful to your child's mother or your child's father, because it's not going to work. Y'all, it's just going to keep doing this until one party says, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with you no more. And then they leave you alone, but you still bitter. What the fuck is the problem? How is someone that hurt you, lied to you, made you almost cry, don't want nothing to do with you now because they see that you're with somebody and they're respecting that, but you still choose to be disrespectful? Motherfucker, how does that even work? It doesn't work. Like, it literally doesn't work. It just doesn't. It does not. It doesn't. And that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, wait, what? And especially when the other party isn't bothering you, doesn't ask for anything, doesn't communicate with you. Oh, baby, something's wrong with you, sweetheart. To do is take care of your wealth, your health, and your peace of mind. Don't let anyone destroy it. That's what I'm saying. When the other party hasn't spoken to you in such a long time, in a long time, doesn't ask for anything, and you still showing signs of disrespect, baby, something not right. It's not. Okay? I'm ready for the responsibility. Can't show up fully in the relationship. You can't, because I tell a person like this: if a man or a woman still disrespects their child's mother or their child's father, what the hell you think that they're going to do to you if y'all break up? They're going to do the same thing to you that they did to them, because they're still hurt. It's going to be everybody else's fault besides theirs. When do you say to yourself, okay, I'm still accepting this, I'm still being disrespectful, I'm still hurt, so I need to take time off for me? Just because you left, a relationship doesn't mean you have to jump right into one. You don't have to. You can take time out for yourself. You can. It's okay. Like, you don't have to be hoochie coochieing with somebody all the goddamn time. You take a minute. Ask yourself, okay, I know that I was hurt in this relationship. I know, things that had occurred. You got to just take a minute. It's been 9 years. You know what I'm saying? And I done picked some horrible people. But guess what? They never was hoochie coochieing. Okay? Like, no, you know what I mean? It's just, no. And I'm very proud of myself to be able to say, nah, I'm straight, or nah. Like, because, I'll get on here and I'll tell you in a minute, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Because I have too much going on. I'm not ready. I'm okay to say I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people today play victim in relationships, marriage or whatever isn't like, it's true. And I'm just saying, when do you say to yourself, okay, I don't want to be this victim. Like, I want to genuinely be happy. But you can only genuinely be happy if you are genuinely happy with yourself. You have to have self-love for yourself to understand what type of relationship you want, things you're not going to accept, to see red flags. Because, baby, it could be all types of red flags in your relationship, and you're so goddamn blind, and you're so goddamn mad at the other person, you don't even see what the hell is coming your way with this one. You had a whole train stop with your first relationship. Now you're about to have a whole train wreck. I want you to make it make sense. I would rather be at the train stop, okay, than get into a train wreck. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I'm at the train station, I can take a minute. I can be like, okay, before I get on this next train, let me just take my time. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not giving. It's not giving, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Friends, and not everyone's, okay? I'm gonna help you. It's facts. You don't know what love is until you first love yourself. I'm saying until you learn to love you and get over that hurt, baby, you don't need to be with nobody. Because you're not gonna do nothing besides hurt them. But most importantly, you're gonna continuously hurt yourself. It's gonna be a repeated cycle until you can say, okay, you know what? Let me stop. It's gonna be multiple different relationships that's failed. Until, like, look at mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I picked some horrible men, right? I picked men that just fucking, like, obsessive and stuff of that nature. But I'm okay to say, yo, red flag, hell no. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm able to say, nah, brother, I'm cool, or nah, shorty, I'm straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good on you, boo. I'm good on you, boo. But I can, I can say these things, and I can acknowledge it, and I can say, oh, girl, you picked some horrible man. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Good morning. Like, I'm okay to say, that wasn't it for you, girl. You got to get right with Jesus Christ. Amen. Before you can get into a relationship or match. That's the first thing to start with. I believe that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting close to God. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship and being able to pray together and just asking God to just, help you guys stay together. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? That's fine. I will always say, love Jesus first and then love yourself and then let the rest follow. It'll happen. But you should let it happen at the right time when you've healed from that hurt. Because you don't want another train wreck of a relationship. You don't. Because then you're going to start asking yourself, okay, well, is it me? You can't blame yourself for the hurt that somebody caused you. And respectfully speaking, when you love somebody, I understand. I get it. You go blind to certain things. You act like you don't know what's going on. No, that's the worst thing you can do. You have to accept, okay, I see a red flag. We got to talk about it. Because if I can't talk to you about it, then I can't do it. Damn, it's 6:55 already. All right, you guys, I got to go. I love this conversation, but I got to go because I got to go to work. Bye, lovies. Bye. Have a good day. We finished.